Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to the channel in Foodie Friday. In today's video, we will be reviewing some of the cookies from the Protein Cookie Company. Before we get started, I want to give a brief shout out and thank you to the Protein Cookie Company. Thank you for sending me a box of these delicious morsels. I think how I want to do this Foodie Friday is I'm going to show you guys the flavors, tell you guys the macros, and then I'm going to taste test each of the cookies and just tell you which ones I like, what I don't like about them, if there's anything I don't like about them, and then rank them against popular competitors such as Lenny and Larry's. So let's begin. Alright guys, so the first flavor we're going to be trying is the classic peanut butter chip, which has 12 grams of fat, 22 grams of carbs, and 19 grams of protein for the whole cookie. Let's go ahead and open this and try it out. I don't know if you guys can see it. The deliciousness. It smells really good. It's got like chunks of like kind of like peanuts, and I think it's like a peanut butter based cookie with like the peanuts obviously in it. Super soft. One thing I will say is that some of the Lenny and Larry cookies sometimes are like crunchy, and I don't like that. This is very smooth and soft. Digging in already. So their cookies are a whey protein blend, and then if I'm not mistaken, they're like whole wheat too. So in terms of texture, I would probably rate this cookie like a 4. It's really smooth, but it does kind of stick to your teeth a little bit. Personally, that doesn't bother me, but that may bother some people. In terms of flavor, peanut butter is always like my favorite flavor of cookie. I'm gonna give this one a 5. I think they did a really good job with this flavor. So that is the classic peanut butter chip. The next flavor we're gonna try is the Oatmeal Raisin. The macros are 10 grams of fat, 27 grams of carbs, and 17 grams of protein. So it's a little lower on the fat side and a little higher on the carb side. Let's go ahead and try this one out. That's what that one looks like. You can definitely see like the raisins and the oats in it. Smell. You can smell the oatmeal, you can't really smell the raisins, but I don't really know if raisins smell like anything to begin with. But let's go ahead and taste it out. So this one I actually think is even smoother than the peanut butter. And I think actually, believe it or not, I think they even hit the nail on the head with the flavor in terms of oatmeal raisin. Better with this one than they did with the peanut butter. Still love them both. And I'm not really like a huge oatmeal raisin person, but I really like this one. I actually think I would reach for this one over the peanut butter chip sometimes, which is weird because normally oatmeal raisin is like one that nobody ever likes. It's kind of like the... But yeah, I really like this one, and now let's try out the next flavor. Next flavor we're gonna try is the dark cocoa chocolate chip flavor. Macros, 13 grams of fat, 24 grams of carbs, 18 grams of protein. That's what she looks like, beauty. This one smells good. You can smell the cocoa powder, probably a little more predominantly than the chocolate chips. So I really like this one. The texture, again, I think probably the texture is probably going to be consistent throughout all of them, just based off of trying these first 3. But the flavor is really good. I wish that there were more chocolate chips in there so you can kind of get that chocolate chip vibe. But the cookie itself, the chocolate flavor of the cookie is super good. I'm going to have to rate this one in terms of taste, probably a 4. Just because I think that, you know, it could use that little extra oomph, but it's still on point. So there's that one. That's the dark cocoa chocolate chip flavor. All right, guys, so the last cookie, the last flavor is going to be classic chocolate chip. The macros on this sucker, 12 grams of fat, 24 grams of carbs, 17 grams of protein. Smells really good. Smells like a protein cookie. There's what it looks like. Smooth, just like the other ones. Taste is really good. I lost the chocolate chip. so I'm gonna eat that, savor it. But this one actually, I think it feels and tastes like it has more chocolate chips than the dark chocolate cookie, which is like what that cookie needed. And I really like this flavor. If I have to give this chocolate chip flavor, I'd probably give it like a 4.5 out of 5. Cause I don't know, there's really nothing I would improve about it, but I think I just like the oatmeal raisin and the peanut butter flavors a little more. Overall, really impressed with all these cookies. I'm gonna rank them in order for you guys right now. Number 1, my favorite flavor was, honestly it's kind of tied between the oatmeal raisin and peanut butter chip. I might have to say oatmeal raisin is my number 1. Number 2 is definitely gonna be the peanut butter then. Number 3 is probably gonna be the chocolate chip flavored. And then number 4 is gonna be the dark chocolate cookie. In terms of how these cookies line up with other companies that are putting out protein cookies like Lenny and Larry's, I think that I like these more than Lenny and Larry's, simply because I think I like the texture more. The flavors are good, and I like how they have better macros. Like for example, for this whole cookie, there's 24 grams of carbs, and I believe that in like Lenny and Larry's, it's like half a cookie is that many carbs. And then it's even got like less fat than Lenny and Larry's cookies. So there's like 12 grams of fat in this whole cookie. And I think that Lenny and Larry's varies between like 6 grams of fat and like 8 for like half. So you know that can be like for the whole cookie, that's 12 to
2,000 years later.
The fats content is pretty much like around the same, but it's like got half the carbs, which is amazing. So you can eat more cookies. So I like these more, I think, than Lenny and Larry. These are gonna be my go-to protein cookies from now on, simply because I think that the quality of ingredients is super on point. The macros are on point, the taste is on point, and yeah. So huge shout out and thank you again to the Protein Cookie family for sending me out these cookies. I love you guys. Thank you so much for doing that for me. Make sure you guys go check them out. I will link their website in my bio. If you like this Foodie Friday video, give it a thumbs up. Comment down below if you have any requested like fitness food products that you'd like me to review, or any food challenges you'd like me to do, and subscribe for more, fam. Peace out.